Hello humans, welcome to day 3 of 21 days, 21 bars. On today's Think Share. Now this is a story all about how my life got turned up from a sock and a smile. Little did I know just how I would feel to hit instead of just tipping fouls. Now you just thought I was about to go down the road of a Fresh Prince flow. Started with it just because it shows you don't choose love, it just hits you. Cupid really is just so slick with that bow. Now you tell me about what marriage is supposed to be, and I'll tell you about what it takes to make that leap, and I'll tell you about the talks that make rings gleam and about success with she that sleeps next to me. Some are afraid of a lockdown. Some say it's useless without a child, and some think they won't get to live in the now. Some are just afraid to show themselves. The way I saw it was I wanted to get away from the object. I wanted to cure my loneliness and stop starting over with every new girl that I met. Now check this reference. Let's think about Chris Paul going to the Rockets or Paul Pierce getting traded to the Nets. It's like I look up every month with a new hunch that a bunch of players are about to be hopping over a new fence. Think about how that makes a team a mess. Think about your next date as a possible accomplice. Think about what a really good team can actually accomplish. I want to build something like Brady and Belichick. I was sick of being attracted and then on to the next. I already got ADHD. I don't need more change that's frequent. I don't want to look back on a decade and regret I played all of these teams with no championship. I want to use my young years to build a foundation. So what's it going to take is real commitment. Feel the bliss yet? No, it's okay. That came the first time that I made spicy turkey and veggies on our first date, sitting 4 hours talking like, is this my soulmate? Every day felt like a full slate, not clean because we wanted to up our game. Almost every night would be a tough conversate. What it meant for us was to build our scar rate. What do you mean scar rate? Yeah, it meant that. Hell yay. What you think you do when you bench new weight. Your goal is always to add a new plate. You got to rip apart the muscle so it builds and triples and fills your frame. Bodybuilders beneath the skin look like Scarface. The idea is the same, and how you grow and relate is how you sow and you take. So when you're met with a headache, that you can work through the issue and back to base. When you two are strong, you have something to hold on and your trust shines bronze. So when pain comes hard, you can still show love because the force can no longer penetrate your caring heart. Once you build that trust, you can start to focus on what you want the future to become until the end of when you're up above. You start to help each other hit those goals like thunder, whether it's being a father or a mother, whether it's getting more than just a bachelor's or fighting for a new world order. As you live together, some things can be unsaid and slip under because you don't want to leave your comfort. You don't want a peace to change into suffering. Letting that stay upset, stay sheltered is the best way for it to fester. And turn that trust mess, you're gotta work on getting better at letting those thoughts be delivered so you can upgrade that bronze to silver. People are constantly growing and ebbing and flowing, so to be a partnership, you gotta be good at rowing away from the iceberg showing to learn from the Titanic and keep floating. Relations are constantly in progress. Got to keep it at the top of your thoughts list and notice when your journey has lost its positive freshness that there's no set it and forget it. There's no answer on Reddit. Something I will never forget is important for them to stay your best friend. And constantly consider what is uncertain and keep asking those questions to check in and how are they feeling and what's inside that they're dealing and to be the seed of constant healing. I hope this gives you a depiction of what you can expect in a relation that you want to last until your fate ends. Might not be the Notebook, but that's just what it is. Hey humans, so I really hope you enjoyed that. That was one I meant to write about a page. It turned into about 2.5 pages. Relationships are something I feel pretty certain about, that going through those tough times with people, having those tough conversations and then growing from it are really important for building a relationship. I'm no guru. I've just been married for 3.5 years and I've learned some things along the way. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was inspiring for you to write some of your own spoken word, poetry, rap, whatever, and or consider looking at how you look at relationships and why you do or don't like them and how they work for you or how they don't work for you. So I hope that was thought-provoking, if any. Really appreciate you watching. This is part of 21 Days, 21 Bars. I am doing this with Gemma Grace, YouTuber in the UK. I will put her channel in the description and a link in the end screen. Her and I last year did something similar. I was challenging her to share her poetry for the first time. She's sort of coming back at me this year because I haven't been producing a whole lot and I'm just trying to get a little bit more back in the groove after kind of falling off things. So this is day 3. It's going pretty good. Hope I don't get burnt out, but I'm having fun so far. If you like this, give it a like. If you dislike this, give it a dislike. If you found this valuable and you think other people might like it, share it with them. Let me know in the comments what other topics would you like me to cover. This one came from me asking a bunch of my students what categories they would want me to talk about, and my wife was one of them. So sort of like the philosophy that I embraced, that I was able to ask her to be my wife, pretty much. The idea of, instead of changing from team to team, like choosing one person I really want to create a championship life with. That sounded so corny. Whatever. Thank you for watching. Stay mindful, keep meditating, and stay weird, humans. Yeet!